All righty, all righty. I tell ya, it is so fun to click my little go live button and all of a sudden the chat pops up and you guys are here. Oh my goodness, I got too excited with that. All right, you guys. Wow. 1 second. I have to go back to the intro card. Hold on. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna choke. 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm back, my friends. Welcome again. Welcome back. I'm back. We're here at Friday Night Scrapbooking. I got so excited. I had to take a drink because I was going to choke. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Jessica is here. Chris, happy Friday. Yes. Catherine, Kelly. I missed a whole bunch of folks. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Sue. Yeah, we're excited to make borders. I am too. All right. Pam's here from Canada. Susan, Robin, from San Pedro, Marion. Welcome, welcome. Hey, and that reminded me. If it is your first time, let me know in the chat because I'll like say first time or first or something, because at the end I want to come back and make sure I've said hello. If you're brand new here, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. So a Snowy Mountain, Manitoba. Wow, Karen, that sounds amazing. Um, finishing up with a blizzard. Okay, that's a little different than where I am here in Southern California. Virginia knows, right? She's right, hopping a skip away from me. Mary's here, Joe, Deb, Julie and Oz, and I finally figured out, Julie, your daughter's lingo on her computer. I want to see LA. Have her come out and visit me, Julie. That would be fun. You too. That'd be fun. All right. So thanks everyone. Sue, Cynthia, Heather, Lori. Oh my goodness, Deb, Mary, Cherie, Carolyn, Tina, Heather. Woohoo! Okay. I know. Too many to say hello. Just one big, huge hug. Okay, here it comes. Woo! Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Scrapbooking. I am your very corny host, Lauren Hines, here with Craft Some Joy, but super excited because I'm always just having fun here in the scrapbook world. And yes, today we are going to do borders. Let's make some borders. Okay. I have a few picked out that we can do together. I'm going to give you also a fun little tip that I just figured out, which I think you're going to take and run with because it's a super, super fun idea. And so that's a little tip. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of a few things coming. And also, just before, as we're getting started, as folks are joining on, I'm so excited to see all you guys. Lisa's here. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Mona, Stacy, Maureen, Angela. Oh, I'm doing the high thing again. I'm going to have to watch that. Okay. All right. So, and Angel is new from Brandywine, West Vermont. Welcome, Angel. All right. So, okay. Before I just get way too much more excited, I got to tell you a few things. I mentioned this on Facebook, but I know not everybody is on Facebook. So I always like to just quickly review on YouTube kind of what's going on with Creative Memories, right? So Creative Memories has a promo, and I don't think when I no, last week. So this is second week in a row. Woo, 2 Fridays in a row. And then we're going to skip a Friday, and then I'll come back at the beginning of March. So we're going to be on a little different schedule, but I think it'll be fun. Okay, so this this week we also got a little announcement. No, you don't want to see that. That's my downloads. You want to see this. This is what you want to see. Adhesive Buffet. If you haven't heard, there is an Adhesive Buffet going on right now, my friends. Just a few more days until the 22nd at noon Central. And when they say that, they cut it off at noon Central. Maybe they'll extend it, but I'm not sure. Sometimes they do. And there are 4 adhesives left. Sorry. There is the Max Strength cutting crafting tape runner has sold out. But the photo tape and the foam tape, I am so excited about both of those items as well. So those are still available. And if you buy 8, you get a free paper pack. Woo! So, and then also, in case you didn't hear my announcement about the Love Punch, there was a bundle with, let's see, it was with, I think, the new Devotion foiled pack and the foiled embellishments. And then they had this really nifty punch. And as you can see, that promo is just, it's just gone. It's just nowhere to be found anymore. Well, and I just got an email. So now I know why. And that is because they were having some trouble with the punch. So the punch that was in the promo was this Love Punch. And this one, I guess it was getting stuck in this position. Some of the punches, this one works fine, but I think they were saying about 20% of the punches were getting stuck, and they wanted to just do a stop on it to make sure nobody hurt themselves with these punches. So if you ordered one before they took the promo down, just be careful, okay? If it gets stuck, you can force it and it gets it to work again, but please, no pinched fingers. I don't want any pinched fingers, okay? So just so you know, that's the deal on the Love Punch. Hopefully this will come back soon, right? And then the while we're talking punches, you guys, the bee punch. Oh my, isn't it adorable? So this is why we hinted when Diane was on. This is why we said to get the honeycomb border maker cartridge before it's gone. And the snowflakes border maker, not border maker cartridge, but border punch. That one is going quickly. That's also on the hot list. So I know I showed you how to make a beautiful page frame with the snowflakes punch. So just, you know, all this is FYI. This is going to be available to order February 28th. Okay, so just a smidge over a week, not too long. The last day of the month, all the gorgeous National Scrapbook Day products are going to be available. So excited about that. In fact, let me just show you. I can't remember if I showed it here or if it was just on Facebook that I had the little, let me see if I can find it super quick, the little screenshot of all the National Scrapbook Day. No, my computer's not playing nice. I don't know where it went. Okay, so National Scrapbook Day stuff. Oh, well, you'll have to just go to Facebook and find it if you can. Okay, so that is what's new with the, let's see, why is that over there? I hope you can still see me, right? I hope you can see me. Yeah. Okay, we're going to hope you see me. And love the bee punch. Cindy, isn't that just the cutest thing? And Lynette, that's right. At least it is good quality control, that they are concerned about that and they want to make sure that nobody gets hurt. They did say that in their email, which I thought was really, really good. Okay, so let me see. I talked about the punch, National Scrapbook Day coming on February 28th. We are going to build borders tonight. We are also going to talk about a couple other things later, but I know you're here for borders. I know you are. So let's first see what's on my desk. And we're going to talk about what you're going to need tonight to make some borders. Well, no surprise at all. We are going to use this gorgeous Wanderlust. And this Wanderlust collection is something I actually have been doing a deep dive into this Wanderlust collection. And if you maybe have heard, uh, there's going to be a new video with Noreen, Kylie, and I. We are are collaborating on different collections and kind of bringing you some fresh ideas on how to use those collections. And so I've been working with the Wanderlust for that premiere video. And in that process, I found a really cool trick that I'm going to share with you tonight too, because I was just playing around with some of the new stuff. But tonight, if you have the Wanderlust collection, and if you want to kind of play a little bit with making borders with me, if not, you could do the same. It's a formula. It's a formula. So you could do the same thing. But we are going to make this border, and we're going to make this border. And I actually thought about turning this one into a border and kind of playing with this. Now, and then I'm going to show you my trick, and we'll see where we are on time after that. And but I want to share a few things. So you're going to need, you can follow along. I'll give you exact instructions on the borders. I even have my little notepad and my pen handy for writing those instructions down. Wanderlust we're going to use, and some cardstock. We're going to use the charcoal cardstock, charcoal, and the navy. And you know what is really kind of nice is when you see that they're, at least what I'm thinking, I tucked some brown cardstock in here already. And when you find a color or two that you think also blends with the collection, just a little tip is I think it's kind of nice just to stick it in with the collection. So when you're working with it, you don't even have to stop. You just pull that right out and it's there ready to go. Like if you're like, oh, I just need a solid, something good to go as I'm layering or something. And so it's all right here. And, one or two sheets, you're probably not going to miss that from your stash if you're kind of like me, right? Okay. So yeah. And I know, we are going to be using Wanderlust and Creative Cafe too. Actually, that's another deep dive I've done with using this collection, but it's a big collection. So I can't promise, but you know what? You're probably going to want two of these anyhow. Two. Oh, I don't know how many I've opened already, but then, like I said, I've been playing and making mistakes and doing some fun things. So we're going to start, and we're going to use the new Chevron Border Maker cartridge. And here it is. If you haven't seen it, I think this is fast becoming one of my favorites. Fast. I love this punch. How many of you have it? Give me a little thumbs up or a heart if you have it and if you've tried it. But I think if you haven't tried this, after tonight you're going to want to buy it. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, and that reminds me, I'm not going to, divulge everything that's in the secret box, but can we all say that the secret box is pretty darn good this time? And yeah, there's a tool in the secret box that's super, super good. So just saying, you might want to get the secret box. And that is also on the hot list. So in case you haven't taken advantage of grabbing that. And actually, I was just chatting with Diane Lampert from Home Office, who you've seen here. She said she did some really cool stuff with what's in the secret box, and I haven't seen it yet, but she said she was going to share it with me. So I can't wait. And whenever I am able to, I will share that with you too. So anyhow, off on a tangent. Let's build some borders. So this is off the blog. Okay. And I get that asked all the time. Lauren, where did you find the instructions? on the blog. But here's the thing. Sometimes, reading instructions is kind of like, let's just do it. I'm such a visual learner that if somebody could just show me a video on how to do it, I'm so much more there. Otherwise, I have to read and reread and reread again. So you can see today I highlighted. Okay. So yeah, Robin says she got the secret box, her first one. It's a good one. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to use, I think I'm going to just kind of stick with what they have used in the base and the paper, but actually I know this one is well used, this little embellishment, so I'm going to probably use something different when we actually go to cluster. So the first thing is they call this, I love their names, the Umber Stripes tonal Umber Stripes tonal paper. That's that paper. Then we are going to the mint. We're going to need the mint hexagons in case you're doing this with me. Let's see. Is that the mint hexagons? I'm not sure if that's the mint. I think it's this one. That is that a 12? Okay, I still have a scrap of that left over. Mint hexagons, and then I'm telling you, I think I could have used like an entire pack of this paper. The one with the little tiny words on it. It's like the little Wanderlust words. Oh my gosh, it is so fun. I love this paper. So actually, let's see. I might even just have a strip, like a strip left over. We might just need a strip. Oh no, sorry. Not for this one. That's for the next one. Hold on. Let's set that aside. The beige road map paper. Beige road map paper. Okay, let's pull that one out. Here we go. It has the chevrons on the back. So this is the beige road map paper. And there's two. There's one with a blue background, kind of this road map, and then this beige one, which is so awesome. I love it. Okay, and then we are going to use the charcoal cardstock for this border. So those are the 4 sheets we're going to play with. And let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is cut the background piece, the umber, and this is going to have the stripes. We're gonna take a cross section of the stripes going this way. And where's my trimmer? Here's my trimmer. Okay, so the base is going to be, I'm gonna make this easy for you guys. Base is 2 3/4 by 12. Okay, so that's our base. So let's cut that at 2 3/4. I always like, bases are usually some combination, 3 inch, 2 3/4, 2 1/2, 2 inches, that's just kind of a good roundabout number for a base. So 2 3/4 by 12. The next one is the mint hexagons. So I'm just going to call that a layer. And that one is going to be 2 1/2 by 12. Okay. And that's the mint hexagons. Okay, so that's this paper here. And we're going to make this at 2 1/2. All right. Here we go. Oh, I see. Carrie is traveling today. She's actually on a trip with her hubby and doing some fun things. So we're missing Carrie tonight. But thank you for answering questions in the chat if you do know them. If not, I'll hopefully come back and answer them towards the end. Okay, so we've got our base layer 2 3/4, and then our second layer 2 1/2, and then we need our roadmap designer paper. And I was laughing. I think Lynette, we were chatting about oh, those eighths, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, right? When we do that. And I think one thing that's really hard for me is that these little lines are so darn small, right? So guess what I did? I took a black paint pen and I just marked my 5, 6, 7, 5/8, 6/8. I'm all about like making things easy so that you do it right the first time, because guess what? Our top layer, that top layer I'm going to put right here, is 5/8, right? Let me see. No, 7/8. Sorry. 7/8 by 12. 7/8. So, instead of sitting there counting all those little lines, sometimes you're good, but my eyes, like from sitting where I am and having to have it over here, yeah, takes a little time. So 7/8. So now I can just go right here to my little 7. Do you see that? So 5, 6, 7. It's already there. 7/8. And make sure you line it up on both ends, because sometimes if it's just a little crooked, you're not lined up on the 7/8 at the bottom, you're not going to get a straight cut, especially on these little bitty strips, thinner strips. Okay, so there's 7/8. We're going to do that just like that. Okay, so we have our 3 layers. Now we're going to move on to our border maker system, and you're gonna get a bunch of hacks from me tonight, okay? Because I love hacks, but this next one you're gonna see. You have to wait. You have to wait and see why I did what I did here, okay? And I'm not going to explain it right now, so you're just going to have to wait. But yes, I do have more hacks on my border maker system. I have now 2 white lines. Wonder what those are going to be for. Guess you're just going to have to wait to find out. Am I mean? I'm sorry. No, seriously, you're going to have to. It's going to be a good little fun thing. All right. So I am just switching this around. I picked a sheet that has a kind of a bumpy edge. Here we go. This is a clean sheet, a clean edge. So I'm going to put that in my border system. If you've never played with the border maker system, okay, how many of you out there, is this one of your favorite tools? I know in my customer group, how many people said this was one of their favorite tools, but I'm just wondering. Yeah. How many of you guys really love? Yep. Okay. So glad you guys are chatting about the secret box. No giveaways, right? But yes, there might have been some of us who have opened it already, right? Okay. So moving along with our border, it says to use the Chevron Arrows to punch from the charcoal cardstock. So I'm just going to do that. And one of the fun things that I have found is the fallout from this punch. It is so cute. I mean, it's just so cute. All these little chevrons and little banners, little banner arrows. And so those are just, we're going to have to come back and play. And also, I have been meaning to say, one of my, I don't know why, but one of my things I really like to do is save some of the fallout. And I found these little boxes. I'll have to put them on, they're from Amazon, and I'll put them on my favorite things page. I haven't done that yet. But I'm kind of weird about keeping some of my fallout in case I want to do something with it. Like, remember when we punched the snowflakes frame? Okay. Look at this. But those are cute, right? So I wanted to say those little snowflakes, you just never know. I mean, you could use it as confetti or I don't know, some things, but these little boxes were so inexpensive, such a cute size. So I'll leave that. And then you can just, some fallout, you throw it out, but some of it is just fun. Call me weird. I don't know. I just like it. I'm just one of those, I'm a container girl. I'm a container girl. I just love it. Oh, speaking of containers, so like another thing, Target, my friends, sometimes you've got to check out the dollar bins at Target. Look at these fun little containers. And what I realized is when I'm working, on several projects or with a collection that has a lot of, here's another one of those containers, more chevrons. It has a lot of, this one has a lot of die cuts, right? It's nice to keep them like in your workspace in something handy rather than tucking them back in the project folder all the time. I mean, would you guys agree? So these were from Target, $1. I think I took the sticker off already. Yeah. Anyhow, from the dollar bins. In fact, I think this one may have come in a pack of 2. So they have different sizes, different, configurations. But then you can just throw your, embellishments and things, and they even stack. So fun. So it doesn't take up a whole lot of room on your table. And then, if you've got chevrons from your border, you can do that. Okay, just a sidetrack, my friends, sidetrack. All right, so it says after you've punched that one edge, we are going to cut this then at, so we've got the base layer, and then we're going to punch chevron, and then we're going to trim 2.5, and then punch again. That's it. That's the whole border. So fun. Okay, so that's our next thing. So we're going to trim this at 2.5. 2.5. Yep, I wrote 2.5, didn't I? Here we go. And we're going to punch the other side. Now, here's the trick with a directional, right? We are talking, and this chevron is a directional border, which means the arrows are going one way. Now, in this example, and I do like it, both are going the same way. So if you want the arrows to continue to go the same way, we're going to leave it in here like this and punch. But if you want the arrows to go the opposite direction, you're going to flip it over, and then you'll have arrows going different directions, right? So we're going to continue the way it was set up. Pop this in here. I'm wondering if this is going to be long enough for it to hold. It looks like it is. Yep. If not, we do the post-it trick, but this looks fine. We're going to come in here and do our second row of chevrons. And isn't that, just that, my friends, is such a neat border. And then you've got that 7/8 inch strip that just goes right down the middle, and that's why it's that 7/8 inch dimension, because it goes perfectly right in between, right? Just so perfectly. So that's why sometimes we have to hack our trimmers so that we can easily see 5/8, 6/8, and 7/8. Okay, so there's my cute little chevrons. You'll laugh. I'll probably end up throwing them away someday. I don't know. Maybe I'll use them. Who knows? We could have a travel party and throw chevrons all over. Okay, so let's build this border. We're going to first start by adding our adhesive layers. Our adhesive to the layers here. And just enough for this to peek through, just like that. Now we're going to add our chevrons. And this is just a super fun, easy, fast border. But again, use this as a formula. I think where's my mini? Do I have a mini? Here's my mini. So this is when I would grab my mini for these. Okay, if it wants to work. You can see I haven't, there it goes. Stuck. It's cold. There it goes. All right, my mini is, my mini is not playing nice today. Here we go. Ta-da! And on the edges. Okay, so that is going to go right on top. Now I have mini stuck to my finger. Okay, and that's going to go right on top, which shows those, the pattern, which I love, shows the pattern right through that. Can you guys see? Hope you can see. So isn't that a neat pattern? And the mint has that touch of the umber. I love the color in it, so it all just coordinates really nicely together. Okay, gotta get the sticky stuff off my finger. So after that, we're going to add our map paper. Again, another great color. And one thing I've noticed with Wanderlust is, you know, there's definitely different color combos that you can group together. So this one has the umber color, the charcoal, and then there's some that are very much heavy on blue, and there's some that are heavier on gray and black. And so just the variation in colors has been really fun to work with. Okay, so that goes right down the center. Again, that brown color picking up from there. So this would be a great example of a border that you could bi-directional. Like if, you know, depending on which way you want to put it on your page, you could whip out another one of these so fast and then do it on a double page spread, right? Just across both sides, and then pick one of the sides to do your clusters on, your clusters. So I'm going to grab that little, that little tray, and it was this little sightseeing round circle that was in here. And then, while I'm thinking about it, one sec. We also, I don't know, way back, we did, I showed you how to build this border on foam squares. It was kind of that dimensional border. I started with the baby, but just using a couple layers of cardstock to give this some strong dimension. And I thought, oh, how fun. I wanted, finally, when my Wanderlust came in, I could finish the oval behind it. So I wanted to show you how I finished off this border also. And if you want to see how to build that, that was the live where I was with Diane. So you can just look that one up, get special guest Diane Lampert. And then at the end of that video, I built this border and the baby one. So just, I have that one here. Same concept, right? On doing a frame, same concept, same formula, just two really different looking borders. But again, pulling in the Wanderlust collection, love it. I remember that because this is like, I think, one of my favorite stickers, the one that says travel stories. Okay, so that's just a bonus. So here we can pull in the circle, and then I did want to use, I haven't actually used the those binoculars. Weren't they're cutout binoculars. I think they're an embellishment, or maybe they are a sticker. Oh yeah, maybe they are a sticker. You know, I was I was thinking today earlier, I was talking to my husband about something, and I said, oh, isn't that cute? Like I was in reference to a border. And then later I thought, like, do guys even get that? Do guys even understand what cute means in terms of paper? Or am I just speaking a completely different language than he is? I don't know. I just had to laugh at myself because sometimes I think, I get so excited about scrapbooking and talk to my husband about it. And I don't even know if he understands cute in the terms of, oh, here they are in terms of paper crafting. But hey, I think things are super cute. Okay, so here's the binoculars. So we're going to put those down, and let's use the repo. And yeah, you like Bobby, you like the camera border. So, okay, good. I'll put that down. Like if you want to go watch that, you're welcome to go watch it. Super fun, super easy. I'm just going to put this over on this side because I can kind of see this going horizontally across 2 pages, and then I'd like that to anchor it over on the left-hand side. So I'm going to add those. Oh, wait, I think I'm going to have foam squares, my friends. Foam squares. I can't wait to get my foam tape. I haven't gotten any. I don't have any of my new stuff yet. So I'm still waiting. Way out here in California. It takes a while from Minnesota to come out here. But anyhow, those are going to go on foam squares here. And then I'm not going to use travel stories because I used that in that one. But let's see what else we have for a title. Some words. There's like a whole bunch of words on here. On our itinerary, that's cute. We're having fun. That's black. This is happy. Oh, I just don't even know. When in doubt, travel. That's not quite the right shape. Adventure 1 mile, not really. Let's see. On our itinerary, that is, how about we're having fun? Is that going to work? No, a little too small. Let's see. Maybe there is an embellishment. Where's my pack of embellishment? I know there are some words in here too. Ooh, there's travel. That's cute. We could do travel. Or, oh, I know there was another one in here. Tourist mode. I love that one too, but that's kind of big, isn't it? Kind of too big. Travel, I think, is a better shape. Let's see. What do you guys think? This is the one that was in the pack, but like I said, if you want to, you might want to save that for what you'll see on Sunday. Oh, photo op. We could do photo op. Or travel. Maybe we'll just do travel. It's kind of the right size and shape. Or I have one other idea. So let's see. We could do, no, I'm still not liking it. Nope, it's just not, nope. Oh, that one's good too. On our itinerary. We could use that. That works pretty well as the right shape and space right in there. I don't have it quite straight. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that, but you can play with it. And, oh, I just thought, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. Because I'm thinking of all these pictures I've been working with. For me, this one actually is going to be perfect for, I'm redoing an album. Are we there yet? I'm redoing an album from 2010 for Bryce and Zion, because when I saw this collection, I've been wanting to work with those photos for so long. In fact, I'll show you a few, and you'll see, you know, The photos are just, oh my gosh, my kids are babies. They're so little here. But look at the colors. So perfect for this collection. And I mean, you'll see some more over the next couple weeks of our trip, because these are the pictures I've been printing and work perfectly with this collection. So that's going to be a good one, because my kids, you know, of course, were like, are we there yet? After all the hikes and everything. Okay, so let me check in. There's a border number 1, and I'm going to just tuck this over here to the side. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? It's easy and fun, but very effective. And then, let me see. Okay. Oh, let's see. We're talking. Yeah. Look at this. Make your own that says, look at this. I love that, Lynette. That's really cute. Yep. Look at this. Love it. I'm going to have to write that down. I'll probably end up doing that. Okay. So there is the first border. Let's pop in and do the next one. And the next one we are going to need, let's see, we're going to start with the navy solid cardstock. So I've got that here. I'm going to put these over so we don't get mixed up. We'll leave the travel stories over here. Are we there yet? Over here. And we're going to start with the Chevron Arrows, and again we're going to do the same thing we just did with the last chevron. So we're going to punch this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's that beautiful navy. Yeah, and you're going to go, Lauren, are you going to save all those too? Oh, I just might have to mix them up with the gray. And we're going to cut this over here at 2.5. And I can write that down for you guys too. So this one is punch your navy cardstock, and then we're going to trim that to 2.5. Okay, so punch cardstock with chevron, trim to 2.5 inches. There we go. All right. So once we have that trimmed, this was the fun thing. And you know, it definitely is very a specific border, because it really is about road, you know, being on the road in a car. But I saw it and I fell in love with it. I really did. So this is the strip that has, let me get the bigger paper. It has the paper that looks like a road. It's a giant, you know, 12 by 12 paper, but it has the road going down the center. And what is on the back of that paper? And I saw it and I thought, oh, it's the one with the red on the back. And I actually was using this red paper, and then I thought, oh my gosh, look at what was left over. This center with this road. So that's I really wanted to make this border, see how it turns out. So the instructions then say the photographic highway paper, that's what they call this. And we're going to cut a 1 3/4 by 12. So I don't remember with this paper. Let me see something. Hold on a second. I'm gonna, one sec. I want to grab a brand new sheet of that because they might have it set for this border to, no, no, it, you know, the highway, the paper is right smack in the center. So you kind of have to figure out, it looks like for this, like if you want that road to be, I kind of have that centered perfectly right there, the road. So I'm going to trim this. You're going to have to cut that paper so that that road ends up where it needs to be, is what I'm saying. So we are going to cut this at 1 3/4. 1 3/4 here. And then it says to trim off. So we're going to have to decide which side I want to trim, right? On here, like, do I want this side trimmed off or this side trimmed off? And let me see. Yep. I think I'm going to trim off the right-hand side. And so we're going to trim a 1/4 inch off, which is just to the edge of the gray mat. If you line that up. Okay, so we're going to trim that little 1/4 inch off. And I know what they did with that. Okay, so this is kind of a little different, right? So they said, all right, punch your chevron border, layer your paper. So, you know, you could do this with any paper. It doesn't have to be the road. And then just trim a little 1/4 inch piece off, because if you put that little 1/4 piece over here, it kind of just makes it look like the chevrons are going through the center of your paper, doesn't it? It's a really neat effect. And then they said, oh, and just to top it all off, grab that Wanderlust paper and tuck that behind here. So the Wanderlust, so the next strip, okay, the next strip you cut is 1 3/4 by 12, and then trim 1/4 inch off. Okay, so that's what we did here. So now you have 1.5 inches and a little 1/4. And then for the Wanderlust, this is going to be a 1 inch strip. So the last one is a 1 inch strip. Sorry, barely fit on the paper. Okay, so the Wanderlust, we're going to trim a 1 inch, and that's going to go behind the chevron. Like I said, this is one of my favorite papers. Yeah, it's almost like a mosaic effect, Mona. Exactly. Kind of layering, doing all those layers. It's really great. Okay, so definitely using the mini on this guy. See if I can get my mini to, it's working again. Sometimes I've noticed if they've sat for a while, which this one has, it doesn't want to start right away. You have to kind of coax it into starting again. Okay, but we're going to use that right down here. Okay, now we're going to add this just with regular adhesive or your repo. Oh, that's the vellum. Huh, grabbed the wrong one. I guess we'll use repo. You can see I haven't used my vellum in a while too. Okay, here we go. Repositionable it is, and we're going to pop this guy right down the center. This is a super neat effect also, right? Like, oh my goodness, love this effect. So again, if you're using a different collection, or if you want to wait until, you know, after the next couple weekends, see what else is left from your collection. You can see this is just a formula. Okay, what's happening here? There we go. Going to use that mini on both sides, and then we're going to put that 1-inch paper down. See, I know you're probably thinking, oh, look at that, Lauren trips up on this too. Sometimes these adhesives aren't playing nice. Okay, there. And we've got that so that we have that wanderlust showing through. And guys, I love it. I hope you try it. This is such a pretty border. I mean, the day I saw it, I thought, I gotta make that. So it's fun making it with you guys. It's so fun. Love it. So we're gonna get the cute little car right here. And then I think the no speed limit is a sticker, isn't it? No speed, yeah. No speed limit is a sticker, and so is best trip ever. And we're gonna put this guy. Which one? We're gonna have to pop one up. I think I'm gonna put this all the way down. He's gonna be flat. This little car is gonna be flat. And then no speed limit is gonna go right in here. I love that, right? No speed limit. I'm gonna try to tuck it under the car. There we go. In there. And then I'm going to pop up best trip ever. Foam squares. Oh, I see they hung the car off a little bit to the side, which is why this fits on here better. So I'm glad I used Repo adhesive. So I'm going to scooch my car over a little bit and then have my best trip hang on and touch just the bottom left corner of that car. Best trip ever. There's your cluster. Where's Mary, my cluster girl? Cluster of 3. One of them's up on a foam square, varying shape, color, size, and dimension, right? Ta-da! Yeah, it does have a calming effect. It kind of, I don't know, like I can see, oh, I've got some pictures when we started our trip, you know, kind of the road. This will be perfect to go on that page. And you're going to have to stay tuned to see what that comes out like. Okay, so one other thing is here we go, is this cute little Bon Voyage boat. That's a Bon Voyage boat. And you're gonna go, yeah, Lauren, now you need those cute little chevrons. So this is a card, which I thought, oh, that's really cute. You know, if somebody's going on a trip, wouldn't that just be a darling little card to make? So it has the 3 little banners here from the chevron punch, and then again the blue, navy blue paper. So let's just play. I don't know. We're going to have to kind of make this our own since this is a card, right? Okay. Actually, I have this strip left over. This is look at that. That's a 1-inch, pretty much a 1-inch strip. So we could use that. We could also use our navy cardstock again, right? On the best trip on the tire cover. Oh, that's a cute idea too, Jean. Yep, that's a cute idea. So like you'll be driving along, best trip ever, right? Okay, I love it. So here, and then after this, I'm going to show you why I have two white lines on my border maker tray. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Chevron punch, 3, and then, yep, we are going to save all those little blue chevrons over on the side. And I say we just cut it that same dimension, 2.5. That's what we've been using for this chevron background. Let's do 2.5. Okay. And then we're going to just make our own. Ooh, let's make this one a horizontal one. Oh, my wanderlust is going the wrong way. Oh, well. Oh, no, we can do the stripes. We can do the stripes. So we could do stripes here. Let's see. I don't know what they put behind it. Let me grab one of the papers we've used. I think the map paper actually would look really cool behind it. Yep, sure does. This whole collection, so easy to coordinate. Okay, so we can do that. And then, oh, wait, how am I going to make those cute little banners if I'm going horizontal though? Okay, so that's a little bit of a problem. All right, let me rethink this because we've got to build those cute little, now I may want to use Wanderlust side. No, I like the stripe. Okay, so here's a make your own border day. Think about how you want to do it. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, you guys. I've been waiting to do this too. Can you tell? Lauren wants to play with little tiny paper scraps. Okay, so look how fun. You guys, look how fun. Isn't that cute? So let's do maybe a mini takeoff of the other formula. And okay, I'm going to modify this just a smidge. I am going to use the stripe paper because I think this is just so pretty with the blue. I'm going to come over here and make that a very thin border. So I'm actually going to trim this down. So let's see, instead of that 2.5, let me see, it might be 2.25. Let's see where we end up. 2 inches? Nope, that's 2.25. We're going to go 2.25, and then I think I'll center that paper. Okay, so instead, I'm modifying, right, you guys? Modify. And then, while we have the trimmer, we're going to just do that base layer. So let's see what we need for that base layer to go on both sides. Here we go. Let's see. If I want that there and that there, that's 2.5. Oh no, I wanted, oh, I've got to have those banners. So, yeah. Let's do one of those fun numbers, 2 7/8. That's what we're gonna do. 2 7/8. If I can get it to line up. 2 7/8. And then I think that's going to leave perfect. And this is a little bigger. That's okay. But that's going to leave kind of a neat, oh, I just thought of something else I might have to layer on here. A little edge. We need the edge for these cute little banners, right? Up here. So that's what, that has to go in there. Okay, so what I need to do, I'm going to get this down. Here we go. Creating on the fly, modifying on the fly, turning a card into a border. Okay, I think you can see here, right? So we're going to add just that little reveal on this side here. Okay, ta-da. And now, yes, we're going to take these cute little blue banners and we're going to get some adhesive on them. And, you know, we'll do sets of 3 or odd numbers, 5. And then just tuck those in there. Oh, aren't they cute? So you might need your multi-purpose tool or your, I don't know, steady hands to get those in there where they need to be. But I love that little effect. Isn't that fun? Okay, do you guys see? Ta-da! Isn't that cute? So those are that's just part of the fallout from the chevron. But what a fun little added detail I think that makes. So one little thought I had actually was I haven't played with this border strip yet, border sticker. And I kind of, now that I have this extra space right here, I think this would be kind of cool. Just adding it right here on the edge as another texture layer. And now, you know, it's all planned. Looks all planned. So we're going to go find that cute little cruise ship. Bon Voyage. Bon Voyage. There it is. Isn't that cute? And look at that. That ties so perfect. Look at the brown. Ah, see, I planned it. I planned it all, you guys. Bon Voyage. I'm going to put that guy up on foam squares. And then we're going to finish it off with what I saw they did for the card. So let's grab some more of these. Oh, I can't wait for my foam tape to come in. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let's see. You like that? Oh, tweezers. You know what, Carla? I know. Tweezers for those little bits. Tweezers are such a good idea. We're going to do Bon Voyage. And then I'm going to grab 2 more of the little banners. Okay, so 2 more that are going to go down here. And I usually do not use bling, but I think this border, just the way they used the bling on the card, I thought was so cute. So I'm just adding those 2 more little banners down here. Okay, separate them a little bit. So now we're kind of making our little cluster down here. And then did you see this that they put? I don't know where else I would actually use this, but I thought it looked really cute on the card. So let's give it a whirl here on the border. And there we have turning a border, a card into a border 101. Cute, right? Little bling, little bit of bling. Let's see if we can catch the light with the bling. Can you guys see that? Ooh, so shiny. Right, and there's the 3rd border for tonight. All right, was that fun? Yeah, from the card, built from the card, right? So that, and you guys, that's what you hear me say it so many times. Think when you see things, you know, if you want to change it, change it. If you want to switch it and go, wow, that is just such a cute design, but I really don't want to do a card. I have so many scrapbook pages to make. Then make it a border, make it something else. Make it so that it works for you. So here's those 3 borders. Again, you can find the instructions on the blog, or you can just rewatch this and hang out with me here on YouTube. So there's the travel stories. This was from the Earthy Home paper pack, but look at how well it blends in with the Wanderlust also, especially the embellishments. And this is on last chance. So make sure if you haven't gotten the Earthy pack, beautiful paper pack, beautiful. And there's that cute little baby girl border there. So are you guys ready for my little hack? Are you ready? You've been so patient. You've hung here till the end. And I am going to share something fun I learned that, ta-da! Isn't that fun? Okay, so I was playing around trying to create my pages for the new premiere on Sunday, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, but don't tell. You're going to have to come back on Sunday right here on YouTube. Going to have to come back here on YouTube to find out how I put these pages together, and you're probably going to want to see it. Okay, so I have some surprises. That's all you get to see. But this technique that I'm going to share with you is what I did to make these base pages. So I made some new base pages, and I'll have the full tutorial video on Sunday for you on how to make those pages. Again, with the Wanderlust collection. But what was so fun is, you know, I was punching the arrow and I thought, oh man, wouldn't that make such a pretty frame? And it just so happened that, at least with this punch, this is such a great design, that if you cut a 10 by 10 square, guys, that is the whole trick. It is a 10 by 10 square. As your base. And you saw on my sneak peek, I used different paper. This is white paper. But what I'm going to do is show you with the charcoal so you can see it. So we're going to just start by cutting a 10 by 10 square. Okay, so we're going to take, and to do my pages, there's a little twist. Okay, we're not going to do it exactly like what I'm showing you here. There's a little twist, but this gives you the frame. So this is, oops. Whew, what happened? Oh my goodness, I moved my paper. Ah! Okay, hold on. Let me see, is this 10? Let me see if this is 10. No, it's not 10. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to grab another piece of paper, but I don't know if I have another charcoal. Uh-oh. Oh, this should do fine. I don't even have any idea where I got this color, but it was handy. So that's a 10, and here is 10. Okay. I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing and not move my paper. Okay, make sure I'm loose. All right, so 10 by 10, that's where we're starting. 10 by 10 square. Okay. And now, this is why Lauren put 2 white lines on my Border Maker cartridge. Now, if you notice, these plastic markings, you know, where they have, those are actually inch marks. Okay, so if you line up a 10 by 12 paper and you center it, okay, so I don't want you to push it all the way up to the top. You're going to need to center it. on your border maker cartridge. So that is why I said I need to put some lines down so I can see exactly where the center is. Okay, then you are at, you're centering your paper at 1 inch from each end. So how did I do that? I'll show you really quick. I took, this is like the little insert card from the matte packs. It's that thick little card. And so I took this and put it in my border maker cartridge and lined it up on that plastic line right there. And then I held it down just like that. Keep the tray open. And then you guys have probably heard me talk about the Posca paint pens. I love these things. So easy. This is the fine point. They're also linked on my favorite things page because I love these Posca paint pens. And then I just took that, used that cardboard, that thick cardboard as a guide, and then just draw your line on your guide. Now, if you know, if you're not a hack kind of girl, that's fine. Just use the, you can just remember the guide right here. Okay, just that first one and this last one is where you want to line up your paper in between. And I did that for a while, and then I put lines on my border, tray. Okay, because everybody needs a good little hack. So normally now what I would do is I'd start in the 1 position to start punching, right? Nope. We are going to skip the 1 and the 6, and we're going to punch at 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to open, pull out the tray. I'm going to use my lines again. And what I want you to do is continue to turn your paper in the same direction. So your arrows are actually going to chase each other around the square. Okay, so now we're going to put this here. Make sure that is, didn't get that quite up at the top measurement is the one you want to make sure you're lined up. Pull your tray back before you try to punch. And now again, skip number 1, punch 2, 3, 4, and 5. And try to punch evenly. Not like that. Okay. Oh dear. Dear, dear, my friends. Okay. One more time. We're turning. I'm just going to make sure it's lined up there. Pull your tray back. Punch at 2, 3, 4, and 5. And one more time. And line that up again. Okay. And punch at 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you have this awesome frame, and you've got kind of these even spaced corners, which I like these. I'm sure if you did the math, you could get it to where it went all the way down, but actually I enjoy working with a 10 by 10 because, why, my friends? Because I like to cluster my photos. So I can do a whole set of 4x4s inside that 10 by 10. So here's 4 4x4s, and it makes such a beautiful frame, doesn't it? Or you could do, we played with these last time. And remember, I do have a video on how to make these templates. It's got the purple circle on it, okay? So, those same formulas we talked about last week, same formulas, we get a 4x6. So here's a 4x6. And you might see how I used these very soon, very soon. Here's a 4x3, a 4x3, and a 4x6. You could put some journaling here on the side, or as we, we've come to know and love, all of our cute little embellishments can fit just perfectly in a little cluster over here too. Okay, so a fun little technique, and like I said, I'm going to show this to you with a little twist on Sunday. So start with a 10x10, super easy. The other thing I want to mention is that will this work with other punches? Kind of like, will it blend? Right? So the whole trick, as you know, if you've watched my border maker system video, there's different types of border cartridges, right? And this is what some people call a knockout punch, or it punches through and it leaves that negative space, like this chevron here. So what are some other ones? They haven't had some for a while, but these are some other knockout style border punches that you could do the same thing with. But basically what you want is one that punches through the paper but doesn't leave an edge, or doesn't leave, it's not a standalone like the little camera punch that I was just showing you. Okay, so these are other examples that you could do the same formula with, because the pattern repeat is the same. Okay, pattern repeat is the same for the border cartridges. Okay, so that's just a little tip. So what's not going to work, I have those samples here, is this is the standalone type border cartridge, or the edge. This is an edge border. So these won't work. There's other fun things you can make circles and all kinds of things, frames with these, but this is just kind of that interior paper. So you could see how pretty that looks once you get that down on some travel paper. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot paw prints. Let me see. Would that work? Where is that? I forgot that one. I think so. Paw prints, yeah, absolutely. Paw prints and animal tracks. Awesome, Catherine. Wouldn't that be cute? You could do that with the little paw prints all the way around, and then put your dog right there in the center, or your favorite pet. Love it. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to share tonight. The borders, we did some fun borders. I taught you a new little trick, a little hack, both on the border cartridge, on the border maker system, and we made these really cool borders tonight. So the last thing that I wanted to just mention as we're wrapping up is always a big thank you and shout out to everyone for being here tonight, for giving me those thumbs up, for sharing in the fun, being here, just joining in. That really warms my heart, and thank you so much for joining me here on YouTube. If you like what you saw, if you want to get reminded that there's other Friday night scrapbooking, make sure to hit the subscribe button and then the notification bell. And let me come back at you. Here we go. See right there? You can subscribe. And also, just to wrap up, I wanted to mention one more thing that I have going on. There is so much going on this weekend. Friday night scrapbooking. Hope you enjoyed building some borders. Tomorrow is my pop crop. And my pop stars, if you are a pop star, check your email, because I just sent out the link for tomorrow's pop crop. We are going to be on Zoom starting at noon. And if you're interested in what a pop crop is, I'm leaving the link in the description of this video, and you can click on the link and go read all about it. But basically, it's a chance for me to get together with you. And we also have our Progress on Projects Facebook group, which lovely Mary helps me manage. Couldn't do it without her. She's also helping moderate the pop crops. And so we will be talking through a strategy for album making. I'm excited to share with you tomorrow at the pop crop for February. And like I said, if you're interested, there's a link in the description, and I'll leave it after the video also tonight. And I'm so glad you guys enjoyed tonight. And also, keep an eye out for National Scrapbook Day, because I've got some fun things in the work ready for National Scrapbook Day. It will probably be in March. All the National Scrapbook Day products, including that darling little bee punch, you can order February 28th. And I just again want to thank all of you who have chosen me as your advisor, because I'm so blessed by all of you, having some fun with you in the customer group. And so thank you for your support. I also thank you for all your sweet comments. I know even there's some of you that are advisors and have advisors, but you still take a minute to write me, and I love that. So thank you for your sweet messages. Always love to hear from you. Okay, so, and Sandy, I'm so glad you enjoyed those borders tonight. It's been a while, so I have to rotate those fun things in there every once in a while. We will be back in 2 weeks for our next Friday night scrapbooking, and I'm sure by then I'll have some of the new products and we can play with all of that good stuff. So, all right, let me just make sure if I said hello to all my new, if you typed new next to your name, I'm going to just, so Sharon Cobb is new from North Texas. And Mary Stim is new. Okay. And okay. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy Friday night scrapbooking. And let's see. And I think maybe Bobby is new. Oh, New Mexico, not new. Okay. New Mexico. Angel is new. I think I caught you early on. So thank you. If I missed you, being here new, welcome. Always love to have you joining in our wonderful scrapbook community. I mean, you guys make this an awesome community. So thank you for being here. And if I'm going to see you tomorrow, it'll be at noon, pop crop. See you then. We're going to scrap together on Zoom. And then Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific is the new premiere of Scrap with Me ×3, and my buddies Noreen and Kylie are going to knock your socks off on February 20th. They're going to knock your socks off, guys. So wait till you see. I think I kind of like mine too. I kind of like my design too. So I hope you enjoy it as well. And we'll be around. You guys always know I am here ready to help you and get you excited, motivated, and help you make progress on your projects. So until I see you next time, have some fun crafting your joy. Bye for now.